Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay Duffy. Make sure to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. We're putting out some really great content over these next few weeks. We're closing out 2025, and this is the moment when business owners start doing two things at the same time. Wrapping up the year and quietly panicking about next year's budget, and for good reason. 2026 is shaping up to be a year where cash flow, not revenue growth, is the biggest differentiator between strong companies and stressed ones. Not because business is bad, but because the environment around your business has shifted. Higher interest rates, rising insurance premiums, slower growth in certain sectors, all this creates a different planning landscape for 2026 than what owners were used to in the last decade. So let's walk through what's changing, what it means for you as an owner or executive, and how you should be planning before January 1st hits. Number one, higher interest rates are still here, even if Fed cuts are possible. Throughout 2025, owners got used to a world where borrowing costs significantly more than it used to. As we enter 2026, you got to think about rates haven't gone back to the ultra low levels from the 2010s. Many loans, equipment, real estate, working capital are still priced at higher levels, and lines of credit cost more to carry. Renewals in 2026 are unlikely to suddenly get cheap, even if the Fed cuts once or twice. Here's the key mindset shift. You plan your business around today's rate environment and consider any future rate cuts a bonus, not a guarantee. Owners who budget assuming falling interest costs set themselves up for stress. Owners who budget conservatively create stability and opportunity. Number two, insurance premiums are rising into 2026. Another 2025 storyline that rolls directly into next year, insurance costs aren't slowing down. We're seeing higher property premiums, more expensive cyber coverage, rising commercial liability insurance, healthcare plan increases for employers, you name it. These aren't temporary spikes. They're structural resets across the industry. As you budget for 2026, assuming last year's number plus 2 to 3% inflation is unrealistic, plan higher now, negotiate aggressively, and avoid surprises in Q2. Okay, number three, growth isn't declining, it's normalizing. This is the trickiest part. Many businesses will start 2026 with stable revenue, healthy customer pipelines, but slower growth velocity, and slow growth plus higher costs equals cash flow pressure. This is why the 2026 planning cycle needs to be more disciplined than the past several years. We're entering a normal growth, high cost environment, and the math is different. So, what does 2026 mean for owners personally? Number one, your compensation strategy might need adjusting. When borrowing was cheap, many owners leaned on credit lines when cash got really tight. That's not a great strategy going into 2026. Owners may need to revisit a couple things. Number one, your W-2 salary versus distribution mix, your bonus timing, your retirement plan contributions, how much cash they pull from the business versus how much they leave in your business cash flow affects your personal planning and vice versa. Number two, your investment and liquidity strategy changes for 2026. With rates still elevated, cash yields remain meaningful, debt is less attractive, real estate underwriting is different, and leverage is riskier. Even private investments are repricing. Going into 2026, liquidity becomes an asset, not a sign of caution. Liquidity will be your 2026 superpower. Here's the truth. When capital costs more, the companies with cash win. In 2026, liquidity gives owners the ability to acquire distressed competitors, self-finance expansion, strengthen their balance sheet, weather insurance or cost spikes, negotiate more favorable vendor terms. Liquidity gives you control in a year where many businesses will feel squeezed. All right, so what is the playbook for the 2026 frame cash flow? Here's what we walk business owners through right now as they prepare for the new year. Number one, build a rolling 12-month forecast starting January 1st. Annual budgets are too static for this environment. Rolling forecasts are more accurate heading into 2026. So model your debt service, insurance costs, owner compensation, capital expenditures, cash availability. Number 2, reevaluate borrowing versus buying in 2026. Some business purchases should now be done in cash. Others will make sense to finance, but only the interest rates factored in. This is not the year to assume borrowing will get cheaper soon. Number 3, stress test 2026 insurance premiums. Budget with realistic expectations, not hope. Assume moderate increases unless your broker gives you hard renewal numbers. Number 4, strengthen your 2026 liquidity position. This means holding more operating cash, reducing reliance on expensive credit lines, using high-yield savings and money markets strategically, and aligning business cash reserves with personal financial planning. Now, align your business and personal financial planning before January 1st. Your W-2 wages, your bonus decisions, retirement contributions, business CapEx, loan renewals, all affect your personal wealth plan and your 2026 tax strategies. Owners who integrate these decisions make better decisions. So, in closing, 2026 doesn't need to be stressful, but it does require more intentional planning than the last few years. Higher rates, higher insurance costs, slower growth, none of these are crises. They're conditions. And the owners who adjust early, budget realistically, and prioritize liquidity while having a huge competitive advantage next year. If you want help running your 2026 cash flow model or aligning your business and personal planning before January 1st, this is exactly the work we do here at Frame Wealth Partners. Let's get ahead of it while there's still time left in 2025. Take care, guys.